Hi guys! In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to draft a pinafore dress with a circle skirt. This tutorial is for beginners due to the simplicity of drafting this outfit. You will need your usual tools, but this time a bodice block is optional. For those of you working without one, I will still give you instructions on how to draft your dress. If drafting with the bodice block and your darts are positioned like this, you will need to transfer your darts to the side. I will show you two methods for doing this. The first method requires you to redraw your dart legs from the bust point. Draw a horizontal line from the bust point to the side seam. The line should be 90 degrees to the centre front. Then cut out your bodice. This is the slash and spread method. You will need to cut through your new dart position to the bust point, but not through it. You will then close up the old dart and a new one will appear at the side. Here I have my dart legs positioned differently to give you another example. This next method is called the pivot method. This is a lot quicker than the slash and spread method. You will need to first find your bust point and mark it on your pattern. Trace around your pattern from the end of the dart leg that you want to close all the way to the position where you want your new dart to appear, which will be the side. Place a pin on your bust point and pivot your bodice round until the left end of your dart leg closes up the right end. Then redraw the remaining portion of your bodice. Remove your bodice. The new dart will be positioned within the big gap. Draw in your dart legs to your bust point. These two methods are examples of dart manipulation. After moving darts, the bodice ends up curving downwards, so straighten this out at the bottom with a line 90 degrees to the centre front. From the bottom of your neckline, measure down and mark how far you want the bib of your dress to start. I chose 5 inches. Then at 90 degrees, draw your desired width of the bib. Again, I chose 5 inches. At this point, it's up to you to be as creative with the shape as you want. You can leave it as a rectangle or maybe even an upside down trapezium. For those of you working without a bodice, you can draw your desired shape with your desired dimensions. My measurements were 8.5 inches down and 5 inches across. Draw your waistband from the bottom. Measure down your desired width. I chose 1.5 inches and complete the rectangle. For those of you not using a bodice, measure your waist circumference and draw a rectangle with the length equal to a quarter of your waist measurement and the width equal to your desired width. Drafting your straps is down to preference. I like the idea of having a strap that started off thick and then got skinny further down. So about halfway across the shoulder, I marked 2 points that were about 2.5 inches apart and drew down from them lines that got close together. I then marked in 1/8 of an inch around the middle of both sides and redrew the straps. Using my French curve, I smoothed out the pointy bits. Once cut out, your 3 front pieces should look like this. Similarly for the back, draw your desired shape and straps. For those of you not using a bodice, my dimensions are shown on the screen. To do the straps without a bodice, it's probably best to draw a long rectangle that's 1¼ inches by 20 inches. But I definitely encourage you to experiment with something different. For those using a bodice, double check that your strap thickness at the shoulder is the same. Your final back pieces should then look something like this. You will now need to tape your front and back straps together at the shoulder. Apply some scrap paper to the inner curve and then smooth out the pointy bits with your French curve. Attach another scrap piece of paper at the front end and extend the straps by 5 inches. If you won't be making adjustable straps, then you do not need to extend it. Your final strap piece should look like this. On a folded sheet of paper, place the centre front of all your pattern pieces on the fold and trace around them. At this point, you can also add seam allowances. After adding seam allowances, your final pattern pieces will look like this. For the skirt, you will need to first draw a large 30 by 30 inch square. Take your waist measurement and add 1 inch. This will be for the 2 side seam allowances. Then either by using a circle calculator from the internet or by calculating it using the radius equals circumference over 2π formula, find the radius of your waist. So I sort of cheated and drew my circle out on the computer and then I used it as a template. To draw the circle, use an old tape measure and pin it down on one corner of the square. Punch a hole on your tape measure at a distance equal to your calculated waist radius. Place the tip of your pencil within that hole and holding the tape measure pulled tight, draw a quarter circle from one side of the square to the other. For a miniskirt, you'd want your skirt length to be about 20 inches, so add your waist radius to your desired skirt length and draw another quarter circle with the tape measure equal to that length. You will need to be able to get in and out of your dress, so some opening at the side would be required. If you choose to use buttons or snap fasteners, you will need to add a placket. My placket is 3 inches long and 1 inch wide. If you're using a zip, a placket isn't needed. Your final skirt pattern piece should look like this. This is the final dress, and as you can see, this is the front of it. These are the buckles that I used, which I absolutely love. I used snap fasteners at the side opening, and here you can see the back of the dress. So thank you for watching guys, don't forget to subscribe and I will see you all next time.